How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another update. Because since yesterday we didn't stop falling through this level of support, and now we are going to see where Bitcoin could land and where could we make new level of support and start climbing on the upside. And we're going to check some altcoins, where are they and if they're bleeding more than Bitcoin. And now let's get started. So as we're standing here on this chart, we can see that the Bitcoin just went through this level of support.
Damn! Damn, I knew he's gonna catch us, man. Shut up!
Which is this yellow zone here, where we traded with the bears here a long time in the previous 6 months. I really thought that the Bitcoin will hold this level of support here and fight for this level with the bears, but the problem is the bears are pushing down even further, and we broke through this level pretty much in few days and hold on $6,700, bounce from it. We can say this is temporary bounce, and now we are waiting the next step. One thing that I mentioned yesterday, that if we do not bounce from here immediately, we could potentially see lower prices, and that's the exactly what happened, which means that we broke this level of support, this structure that we built for about 7 months already. One thing that is not very good here is the panic. If the price continues breaking this level of supports here on the $6,700 and $6,000, God forbidden, we could potentially see even further lower lows on the $5,000, which means that the panic will spread and land us somewhere here.
Why? Doesn't anyone love me?
Bearish scenario, which could see here is the volume. We have pretty much big negative volume on the daily chart here, but whenever we have side, we have pretty much low volume, which actually cause to lead to these kind of moves, because it's very easy to move the price of the Bitcoin when we do not have any kind of a volume on the market. And as you can see, this candle here is the evidence for the thing that I told you yesterday, not to trade this so fast and not to go panic or to go FOMO in if you are shorting, because this happened already and dropped 10% roughly on the downside, because we do need to see where Bitcoin will establish next level of support. It doesn't mean necessarily that we will land on the $6,700 and consolidate here and jump. There is a probability that we could potentially go on the downside and visit those $6,000 in the next period of time. So this means if you want to trade this, please use your stop losses. Do not let be liquidated or even be stuck in the trade for the next period of time, for months or whatever. On the other side, we can check the MACD, and the things are not looking so great, because we are breaking bearish and the oscillator is showing us the bearishness and more space for the bearishness here in the next period of time. This means that we have still space by the MACD to fall even further and maybe establish some kind of a level of support here. And one thing that you need to understand about these indicators and oscillators, including the RSI, whenever this happens and whenever you have some kind of a trend, whether it's the bullish or the bearish, this indicator do not showing you always the exact data, because these moving averages could just land on this side on the downside and consolidate even further, which means that it will let price to go even lower, and these moving averages will still be on the ground until the price visits some kind of a level of supports, and then they begin to just go on the upside. So you need to understand not to watch these indicators too much. You should watch them, you should use them for your technical analysis, but do not rely on them too much when it comes to the trends. The same thing is for the RSI. We came into this oversold zone and we could consolidate here, which will cause this price here going even further, while the MACD is actually going on the sideways and continues to plunge the price even further. So do not rely only on these indicators self, please. If we switch on weekly chart, we can see that we broke some key level of support on the weekly chart, which is EMAs. So these weekly moving averages, we broke 20 exponential moving average, 100 exponential moving average is broken already, but we didn't still close below it, and we are now below 50 EMA, 50 weekly moving average, and we are now trying to establish some kind of a level of support on it. We will see what will happen in the next 2 days, because week is soon ending and this bar will be closed below or above it. We will see. This is why the thing to find some kind of a bullishness in these bearish situations is very hard, because we are breaking key level of supports and we need to establish some kind of a trend line, as we saw on this $6,700 and $6,100 are some main level of supports for now, and we will see if they are going to hold. And it's very important to see where the Bitcoin price will go first, and after that you can decide to trade if you want my opinion. One more thing that I mentioned in previous videos is the 100 weekly exponential moving average and 50 exponential moving average are crossing each other, which means this should be some kind of a golden cross, because they are coming in order, which means the order should be something like this: 20 exponential moving average, 50 weekly exponential moving average, 100 simple moving average, and 200 weekly moving average, which means this is the pattern for the bullish scenario. But what we can see here on the chart, these two moving averages are already passing by each other, and I did warn this few videos ago also, which means that if we see more bearishness in market, they will not cross each other and we will still stay in this kind of a bearishness or this stagnation in the market, and the bulls could be postponed for some other period of time, which we will see which period will be because of the current situation that is going on in the market. Checking out the top 20 altcoins on the coin market cap, as we can see, Bitcoin, we already did a recap on it. Ethereum is on $146, and already yesterday and 2 days ago was $40 more than this. Pretty crazy, huh? XRP we can see on the 20 cents, almost 23, still holding this level of support. Bitcoin Cash we can see $200, Litecoin $46, EOS is sitting on $2.50 per coin, minus 10%, as all the altcoins are somewhere around 10% in minus. Binance Coin BNB we can see on 15, this is pretty much goodbye. I mean goodbye, not goodbye. Bitcoin SV 93%, I don't know why I'm reading this already. Stellar 0.05 cents, which means we are sitting on 5 cents, and it's not too big dump here. Also Cardano also on 3.5 cents, Tron on 1.5 cents, and Monero is sitting on $50. So we are going to see how much altcoins will hold on in this bleeding here, and I can see and I am satisfied with this drop, because we are not bleeding too much than Bitcoin, which is pretty much good news for the altcoins. So to sum it up, as we can see, Bitcoin is sitting on $7,000 and we need to see where the price will go, because it's very undecisive. Even though in the previous weeks we had very red candles, this is very good buying opportunity for you guys. The market will give you few chances. Often the market will go on the levels to give you a chances to buy more Bitcoin or more other altcoins that you wanted to buy, but they were pretty expensive in that rally that we had, and now this is the chance, and this is one of the biggest chance that I will use also. So think carefully, what are you doing with your money and where are you investing it and when are you investing it also. That's very important. I hope you are not too mad on the market, because all the markets has the upsides and downsides, and this is one of the downsides, which is pretty much good opportunity for you to buy more coins if you are in the Bitcoin or some other altcoins. That's all up to you. Speaking for the news, you can visit our Instagram CryptoWealthy page, where we are posting pretty much daily, and you can see more adoptional news about blockchain, about cryptocurrency, and about Bitcoin at the same time. And I hope you will enjoy, and we are also placing some kind of a memes and stuff like that to drag your attention from this a little bit negative situation on the market. And I hope I will see you there following us and commenting on the news that we are getting pretty much daily. And thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to leave us a like, hit that subscribe button in order not to miss any of our videos. And until the next video, happy trading and goodbye.